got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Play action. It's Rudolph. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Brand, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. McCaffrey. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. 2nd and goal from the 1. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the 49ers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. From the end zone, here's Julius Chestnut. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over. Yeah, it certainly is, in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader." Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Rudolph off play action. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception. Now Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt. And this is caught, Jennings. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Purdy from the gun. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard.
Let's go now. Hey, smash. Rig alert, rig alert. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Throwing here, Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Rudolph looking to throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Boyd going to have a chance to run it. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Cockrell holds it in left side. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Chigakokwo, 35 yards. And the Titans have got it back to within a score.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Let's go. 18, pioneer.
Purdy. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. After the interception, here's Rudolph. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
Well, he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they got no chance to win this game. And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Titans. Chig Okonkwo. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans are back within a couple of the lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Here's Purdy. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Titans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
This is all about finding the open space in the middle of the field. How do you do that? One way is through play action. That's going to freeze those linebackers for just a split second, and sometimes that's all you need. They run a deep in route behind them, and it works to perfection.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. Open man downfield is Ridley. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Well, now how about this return? And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Purdy now to throw. That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Darrell Worley up to make the tackle. From the 41, here's 2nd and 5.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Purdy looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
2nd and 5. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Out of the gun, Purdy. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Back to throw, Purdy. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will push the lead up to 5. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter.
Second and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
It's caught inside the 25. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
They'll run with Pollard.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, now they'll try the end around. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a one-score game. Throwing here, Rudolph. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chigakonkwo, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have taken a 4th quarter lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Rudolph. That is intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Purdy. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a give here to Pollard. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard, 30 yards. And the Titans get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So the turnover sets it up, and then a touchdown run here on the ensuing play.
And Brandon, a lot of times you see teams take shots in the passing game on a quick change like this. They go right back and throw one for the end zone. Here they just called a running play looking to get a few yards, but he's able to work his way downfield and take it into the end zone. The end result, the exact same thing as going for it in the passing game.
Now Rudolph. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Purdy to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Purdy to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy to throw.
Flushed out right.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. To throw is Purdy. This one caught by Kittle.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Now 1st and goal.
19.
He's back to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1. It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Let's go.
Purdy will throw for it.
And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.